streaming.
And I prefer the tall boy just because it kind of, I don't know. A 12-ounce can, I'll kind of plow through that a little faster than I'll drink the same amount of beer in a tall boy. I don't know.
All right, so let me just freaking goddamn put this out there. You guys feel free to keep talking. So yeah. I do have something today that I think should be fun, y'all. Twitter, come on, don't break. Streaming about something that caught my eye. Okay. Bunk. Kill that. Throw that into both the damn rooms. Bunk.
Alright.
Buh. And. Buh. And throw one in the rift because abuse of power.
Yeah,
I love doing that. Alright, so I have a script here already, and I'm doing like a little cross comparison. So the biggest mystery on YouTube. Hi, I'm FNGR. I'm joined by Brony Inspector and David Fenrir. What's your current YouTube? You've already got like 5 billion names.
Just David.
Just David. Okay.
Dave.
I want to state that I have an extensive background in podcasting. Not that anybody gives a shit. At least when I get my audio working, I know it can be a trial to get anywhere from getting anywhere from small to medium rewards on this whole thing. You need the right topic, you need the right people, you need the right technical, this, that, and the other. Brony Inspector could go on for hours about fucking, microphones.
Yeah. Hot optics. Yeah,
yes.
Let's talk about that. My favorite topic. Yeah.
Yes. There.
What makes a good pod versus a good audio, bad audio? Like, besides all of that stuff, I'm sure you have a point you're gunning at.
Oh yeah, no, we're going to start off. I'm going to share with you guys. This is YouTube's best kept secret. It's called Augie RFC. It features some guy named Boblox Augie, and they have people like Tipster, Lieutenant Cobra, and Keemstar on there, for example. And when I hit play, hopefully you guys don't keep talking. Yeah, no, not to be a dick, but
Anthony Aguilar, we're on Discord. I have pushed to talk. I'm a changed man.
Yeah, no, I got it. But it has 500,000 subscribers. The video in question has 1,900 views. That's pretty reasonable when you consider podcasts, and I want people to remember that. Remember 1,900 with someone as big as Keemstar. Now, Keemstar has what, about roughly 200,000 subscribers, right?
Right.
All right, so I'm gonna click this.
We see attacked a 12-year-old.
Listen. He didn't send any hate to the 12-year-old. On his show, he said, "Don't fuck with this kid." He told everyone on the show not to interact with the kid.
That is the truth.
I don't need any help here.
Tommy
has 36,000 subs. The other 600,000 subs to yours. So who the fuck is the majority here? How do you blame that on us? I'm not talking over you. You don't shut the fuck up.
That is the truth.
Using this pod to fall asleep too.
Okay.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
I hope we can lull you to sleep.
So, for example, with people yelling and screaming over each other, that's also another fine, time-honored tradition of podcasts. There's a little bit less, what do you call it?
Formality,
organization. It's part of the joy of that. And I strongly recommend, links down below in the description, the RFC After Hours podcast. I've had a good time on there. Or at least just watching. I wouldn't be able to add anything because I'm not, oddly enough, for all my drama, I'm a good step behind these guys. Absolutely. By the way, is anyone saying anything bad about the audio? No? Everybody's good? Yeah. But so now that I've got that example out of the way, let me just keep down because I had a script here. I was thinking about making this a formal video, but I want to try and wing it here. Occasionally, one of my regular... Yeah, okay, I got that. As you can see, it's a fresh budding channel, 500,000 subscribers, highest videos 2,200. Let's see. This channel has its beginning since August 22nd, 2018. Good audio, good personalities. It's interesting and relevant topics. All the kind of crap that gets shit trending. The video in question that I originally showed before had just 5 simple, modest tags, so they're not doing anything really to gauge or break the system. I've done my own little homework. Now, whether you feel this channel should be larger concerning those people influencing it, whether you're a fan of this sort of content, it would be within the realm of understanding, if you're a podcaster, that these are decent numbers. This is a podcast. It's a professional stream. In full disclosure, I throw this channel $1, and I want to have this here at the beginning. at this point, I would be unable to, yeah, I already got that part about unable to add anything, let's get to the mystery. So Thursday, I had a person, his name's Stepius, who goes out of his way, you know, to let me know he's not my friend. Not the point here. He threw me a lesser channel that has 1K subscribers, and the channel, you could either call it shit posting or drama. That's not important here today, but the video that led us here today is called John Denny is Insufferable. John Denny, like the original channel, has a podcast. The podcast is called Legends of the Internet. I'm going to play off 11 seconds of said pod. Okay. Perfect. Okay. It would have been nice if I would have been able to get that out of the way. So we're going to put this down here and let the commercial play.
Oops.
Yeah, no, I've actually noticed that this thing's still getting decent numbers, and if you trust Social Blade, it's doing relatively well. Actually, let me pause. Oh yeah, no, I already got that crap out of the way. And for the record, anybody who wants to see, if you're looking at your... Oh wait, yeah, that's right. I do have to play it on Firefox because of fucking OBS. Yeah, one sec. And skip. So, go right to the beginning. Does everybody see that number?
I just see like Inception on your. Hold on, wait. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, it should. I just looked over at the stream for a podcast with no one, and I'm not saying this to talk shit. With no one of merit, of no one of size. I think the biggest channel, barring Legends of the Internet. All the podcasters here are 500 subscribers tops, and that's very generous. This video here has 179,000 views for a Google Hangout stream. That is baffling to me. Am I completely off topic here?
No, that was the whole thing that was sort of glaring out at me the whole time. I'm like, this thing has some impressive numbers attached to it, and opposed to everything, and like not just by pod wise, but just by compared to this guy's other videos wise.
Yeah, he has another video. His second highest is something about DSP has 60,000 views, and I'm like, okay, so 60,000 views on DSP. I'm going to assume he plays no game footage at all. It's just them BSing, and I don't understand. The only thing that clicked for me, and again I'll play a clip in a second, is it okay? Legends of the Internet. It's got a very nice old school feel. Maybe you like tuned in to see something, but even the upvotes aren't that high. If you go through if you go through the comments section, I'm not seeing, unless these are like huge names and I just don't know any better. Yeah, I'm just looking through and I'm like, well, if somebody big spread it around, surely they would have said something in the comments, right? That's logical.
What one would think that if this had gotten bumped up by someone else, they would have been talking about it at least. Not necessarily, but you would think that. Yeah, I get that. And another thing that fuck, what was I about to say? Like, is there is there anything in this video that would like, have you listened to the whole thing?
Okay, here's the whole thing. I wasn't gonna make myself sit there and torture.
Right,
yeah,
what's
so yeah,
wrong with that?
Kayla, are you
Yeah?
there? Yes. If you
Yeah?
have nothing to add, now's not the time.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I was just saying that because it keeps saying my mic is messed up.
Okay.
You sound fine.
Go for a walk.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I didn't have to kick Kayla. Wonderful. Let's see. I'm still just going through because like clearly there had to be at least one person. I read Buns is like, oh, maybe it was put on Kiwi Farms. I was like, that's really not that huge of a thing. So, but yeah, I think I'm done looking through the comments. We'll skim the pod.
Yeah,
Oh, and I will read it off here. If you have Social Blade downloaded for your Google Chrome, the tags in question are Chris Chan, Christian Weston Chandler, CWC, and Sonic Chew. 4 tags. That's it. Okay, so it's not any hocus pocus. It's certainly not upvotes. It's certainly not downvotes. It's certainly not in the comments section. So it must be in the content. Let's unmute this bad boy and give it a quick listen.
Well, we're on, guys. We're live. We are live on YouTube and Google Hangouts. So there will be times where people might actually come in and be like, "Ooh, Chris Chan? Somebody's talking about Chris Chan live?" Well, that's right.
Yeah.
Legends of the Internet, everybody. The very first episode. We thought it would be a good time to start with somebody that is good Halloween material, considering that it's Halloween.
So I'm just gonna give it a little bit. I'm gonna let it play out the first minute, and then we'll skip through. We'll share some commentary. So we're about 25 seconds in.
It truly is frightening. It really is. It's something else.
It's not even the word I would say at all.
Well, so the
you
man
know what I like
that has-
about this?
Did you like? So far, I'm 37 seconds in, and you could sit there and say, "Oh, you're not giving it time." People are super fucking impatient. Like, even as we listen right now, I'm sure my views are fucking fluctuating up and down. Here, I'll just take a peek
Hold on,
over.
Anthony. Is this a case of Halloween episode always does better?
Maybe. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, thanks Rasmus. This is not $20. I've noticed that. Just making sure that's the only super chat. Yeah.
Like, a lot of people will just go on YouTube on Halloween to see, I wonder what people's Halloween upload is going to be. Could this have just been the Halloween bump we're looking at? They did mention it's a Halloween season in the video at the very beginning. I don't know.
Yeah, like there are other, like, for example, there's a podcast out there called the Procrastinators Podcast. I'm not a super big fan. I've bumped heads with Ben Saint, who's the guy who's done, like, his own thing on Sonic Chew. But judging by, like, the time and effort, for example, I'm flashing this screen up on here. He did this mock classroom with all this shit in the background where he had, like, a bunch of friends, including Digibro. So you could assume, oh, well, maybe this one here, this has 95,000 on the Procrastinators channel. And I'm not necessarily talking shit, Ben, if you see this. Maybe Digi passed it out there. Maybe it got in the right circles. Maybe the ball got rolling. Maybe the visuals got through. Maybe people bet into the hype of a channel that has 19,000 subscribers where this got to 95,000. And yeah, there's another one that Ben's done that's like 800,000 views on fucking Sonic Chew. If you've put the time, it's not me necessarily ragging on the guy because he wants to talk about Chris Chan. To each their own. Don't fucking care. What I find baffling is the level of time and effort versus the view count. That it's a Google Hangout and it has 179,000 fucking views. That it baffles my fucking mind. I am in disbelief. Well, I'm gonna hit play.
It's the caricature with the glasses and everything. For those of you that are listening to the YouTube, that's Shane. Vin. Vinny turned off his cam so we can't see his sexy pose. But
Oh my God. It's Saturday. I haven't got 1 or 2 drinks yet, so fortunately that's not gonna happen yet. Unfortunately.
Okay, so I did a full minute so far. Let's look at you guys. What do you guys think? Is there? Yeah. Did anybody get? Well, were you able to listen to anything along there? Since I know you.
I was listening along. I was unmuting the stream as you were hitting play. So
Yeah.
I was listening along, and yeah, I mean it's a podcast.
Yeah.
You know.
Again.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
It just.
Yeah, if I'm being completely
Okay.
yeah, if I'm being
suddenly something like that we did hit those kind of numbers,
I'd
I would
expect
be
everyone to
shocked
stare at us.
as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Like here's the whole thing. Like if one of you guys if like say Rasmus over there in the comment section said, well maybe Anthony, maybe not everyone has Keemstar's Johnson up in your mouth as much as you do. I was like, okay, no, that's fine. Maybe people like Chris Chan more than Keemstar. I certainly don't.
Yeah.
But,
Well, hold on. Does that draw in the views? Well, then this video should spike in views. Like what?
Yeah, they think it's dull. So we'll tell you what we'll do. We will poke around this video here. Let's see. I will pop to about 22 minutes. And
raid steals from great
fucking mute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on. Skip ad.
is like, oh, they fell in love at first sight. It's something like out of a bad
When you're
romance
buying
movie
a car online, remember to go through the ad and just
Okay, all right, here I'm playing.
you would see on like Valentine's Day or whatever, like they just fall in love.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It is. It's bad. It's
No,
really
there's
bad.
It's bad.
Yes, there's a classic poetry line that Sonic Chew says. He goes, "I love you, Rose Chew. As often as birds tweet, you are my lovely heart sweet."
Who?
Already gets that point.
I've heard worse. I've heard worse. It's not.
No, this is like,
Yeah. That's, I'm like, if you wanted to poke fun and mock, I'm like, okay, I'm starting to get a little bit better. Okay, we're starting to inch into where I could have seen where you could have got like 1,000 views.
yeah, yeah, well, you know what? We've done worse podcasts than this.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just, but for first, okay, but we'll give a little bit longer.
But eventually, like the comic would focus on like Sonic Chew trying to save Rose Chew, like in almost every episode, because Rose Chew can't do anything except getting kidnapped. But then that. It's kind of like...
So it's Princess Peach. Got it. All right, so the big critique about Chris Chan is he's as bad a writer as Nintendo. Got it.
Princess Peach in a way, but you know,
I was just thinking about that.
But then
A damsel in distress, if you will. He used a damsel somehow in some sort of a distressing situation.
Yes. Insert autism joke here, but no, I'm being ironic. I don't know. Yeah. It's certainly not. I heard the thing about old boy here from Legends of the Internet from the original channel where he used to be some kind of broadcaster or something like that, like official, and he quit that job to do internet and it didn't pan out for him.
Well, I could see that. I could see a lot of guys going down that road.
Yeah. Okay.
This directly onto Chris. Like Chris inserted himself into the comic.
Yeah.
Very few people's career in broadcasting works out for them. Like that's not uncommon. Yeah.
Yeah.
About him now.
I should have stayed at the community radio station, but I didn't listen. Okay, dude.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. Joe did.
What was that? No. What was that? What was that thing you said the other day? Like, if you're gonna burn someone else, make sure it was something you're saying about yourself too.
No. The way I put that is if you're short on insults, the easiest way to troll someone is to ask yourself, okay, would this piss me off?
Yeah.
No,
I'd be like, those were my formative years. How dare you talk about the community radio station like that? Like, yeah. Someone had said, oh yeah, a wannabe podcaster used to work at the radio station. Oh wait, okay. And I identify, but then that's the thing. I can easily identify with that being oh yeah, analog radio's dead. You can broadcast from the comfort of your own home with 34 live people watching right now.
Sorry, I did notice I picked up something from the side chat here as I clicked over from Richard Twat. Chris absolutely refuses to talk to a real P psychiatrist, but demands to talk with Dr. Wolf. So I've got a little bit of news on that, allegedly, but slightly better than that. I know somebody who reached out to Chris, and they also reached out to the Dr. Phil show, and supposedly Chris is interested, but they need Chris wants a letter from the show proper. Yeah. It's not really massive news as I am not a Chris Chan or Christorian, and I'm also not I am also not a fan of Dr. Phil. So yeah. My main hope is I did hear allegedly from a good source, which I won't give, that Josh Scorcher was down to come along for that one, but Dr. Wolf had passed. You guys might figure out who I am friends with, who's friends with Josh Scorcher. Nobody spit it out and call.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
I did figure out the mystery.
Oh no, it's not hard.
Fascinating.
Yeah, that's not hard at all. That's been some. Every time I've told people, most people had the same responses. Well, I don't give a shit. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't see that whole thing happening with Dr. Phil.
I mean, if it pans out, it pans out. If
it pans out, yes, but I don't see it happening.
Oh yeah, if
Wednesday episode,
if Dr. Phil gets maced, I will come back and watch it. Yeah.
I don't think he'd let that happen.
Oh, I don't know. You know what? If he gets maced and gets tackled and beat up by like bouncers and shit, that'll be all win.
More likely, he'd just try and get Christine drunk because of that.
Jesus.
Like, there's a fucking story going out there about that shit.
Okay, let's get back to old boy here. I also want to play this. I want to play a clip of fucking the PCP one as like a palate cleanser to see with some level of effort and we'll call it love.
Hate our teacher. I'm gonna go get a big sandwich. I'm gonna go get a big sandwich.
I take it back about the love and respect. So anyways,
okay.
I want to, let's see, I went exactly 5 to 11 seconds, so I did 6 seconds.
You did keep that up for longer than I thought you would.
I was like, oh, Jesus Christ.
How long is he keeping this one up? I should have placed bets.
You know what, I stand it fucking corrected. These nobodies from Legends of the Internet were more interesting than the Procrastinator podcast. But to be honest, Legends of the Internet doesn't have fucking Munchie on it, so...
And you know what? Like, I'm not hating on him. That, you know, it's if I were like a boring person who were like, I sure hope no abrasive personalities grace this podcast. Oh, good, the Legends of the Internet. This will be enjoyable. Like,
yes, yes,
yeah. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just kind of
it's kind of milquetoast. If I were fucking Darkside Phil and Chris Chan and the worst fucking bully in my backyard were Legends of the Internet, life would be pretty good. Life would be doing like, neato.
Oh no! Yeah, no one's going like, oh no! I hope those Legends of the Internet guys don't do a live stream about me. Oh jeez. Oh fuck. That's gonna be a weird 48 hours. Let me tell you.
Yes.
Somebody fucking goddamn left a message and fucking let me know that basically because of you they were able to fall asleep last night. Anyways, continuing.
That was the point I was trying to get across.
You did better than Garrison Keeler, guys. Dude, then, more people dozed off to your podcast than Doug DeMiro giving that car a Doug score. Like,
what the fuck? Do we have to check that out now, Doug DeMiro?
Oh no, he's like that will come up on everyone's trending videos. He's one of the biggest car reviewers out there, and he's so boring.
All right, is he copyrighted at all? Because we could always brace to give that a look. Oh, anyways.
No, that's okay. I don't want to fall asleep during the stream.
All right, I'm hitting play.
People started complaining that he was putting too much of himself in there. I shouldn't say complaining because they were just fucking with him, but...
Okay, so I'm just a bit amused about that. He's like, people are complaining. So what you're telling me is that Sonic Chew was in demand, that people were literally reading this. Like, it's just... who here like has watched the Internet Historian and then like watched what's the Harry Potter fucking really bad fan fiction?
Wizard people, dear read.
My Immortal. And at the beginning of every chapter, it says, you know, stop doing this. I want this. Like they're making demands as if people are still reading this shit.
Yeah.
Are there people who actually care about Sonic Chew? I'm just asking.
I think there's people on Chris's Patreon.
Well, I imagine that his audience was. I imagine that I remember. Like, I can give an example of this. Like when fucking Dawn Somewhere was still making pony stuff, like it, and he was still doing the work stream, everyone would be like, when's another Rainbow Dash Presents coming? When's another Rainbow Dash Presents coming? And he'd be like, I don't know. I mean, I'm working on this right now, so we'll see. Like, yeah. And like, yeah, it can be just like a small fraction of someone's audience, like within their, like the cult within the fandom scenario where, like, yeah, I bet Chris Chan's super fans were begging him for more of whatever the thing that drew them into his content so initially were.
I just glanced. I could swear the last time I went to this Patreon, it was like $100. I'm almost positive that it was in like 635.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was because of the whole dimensional merge shit she pulled.
Or say Christine Weston. That's who made Sonic Chew.
Yeah, let's look at this though. 34 patrons for $635. Let's crunch some numbers. Where's Fetus when I need them?
Those are not. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, it's 34. All right, yeah, let's
Yeah, I'm
crunch the
pulling.
numbers.
Yeah, I'm pulling out this thing because that's damn. That's a generous 34. That is certainly wow.
That's what's about $20 a person.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got
No,
18.67, so about 20.
$20. I'm assuming some are higher, some are lower, but god damn, that's certainly something. You know, by comparison, did you know what kind of numbers fucking Digi's pulling in right now? He's skyrocketed again. Holy shit.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, no, I just feel like being a busybody and derailing myself
What
really
the fuck
good.
did you do this
Yeah,
time?
it went up. It went up.
Way up. Way the fuck up. Holy shit. I just felt like fucking grabbing this really quick. 4,900. He's on the bridge of 5K. This is the best it's ever been.
Jesus Christ, who'd he piss off to get that amount?
I'm assuming he's like overselling those rant videos because I noticed that those fucking grind out towards the end of the month and they're interesting. I mean, if I were still a fan and I'm not ruling it out somewhere down the line, yeah, they're interesting. And if he's selling them, then I guess I got no advice on that. I was like, hey, if it's moving, it's moving, guys. Hi, Kichi. Can you look at the tiers and see how many for each tier? For what, Chris or Digi, Kichi? By the way, it's good to see you. Oh,
I think she's talking about Chris.
Okay. Airborne Productions sent him to the ranch. Okay, just had to read that off. Yeah, we'll do Chris Chan.
Okay, the dumb white kid is at 1,000 per video, so that's really good.
Good for DWK.
Yeah.
Especially when he keeps going on hiatus.
Well,
let him work on it. Let him work on his own schedule. He's got
absolutely. I agree.
Yeah. No,
I mean, his newest one was really good.
Okay, tiers. $10 donations. Oh, it's $10 minimal, because that sort of explains some things.
Makes
My
sense.
most grateful thanks to this minimal support. For this minimal support, first level perk is a preview peeks at the individual pages of my books. Pages of my books. Thank you. Okay. $20 at this level, starting at the first successful payment, get a autographed copy of Sonic Chew Zero. I haven't heard of Zero comics since the Image days. How about you, Brony Inspector?
Wait, Zero is publishing this comic?
No, like just having Zero number comics.
Oh, having a number 0. Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's
wow.
That's been a while.
Yeah, like someone's got their copies of the Max in wrapped in cellophane somewhere. Yeah.
Followed by each consistent paid month, the books following after, in numeric order, all each personally autographed and relayed from the publisher.
You know what? That seems like some shit IDW would bring back, though. I don't know that they did, but it just seems like some shit they would bring back.
What,
I could have
fucking
sworn
Sonic
DC
Chew?
also did 0 issues, but I'll double check.
Yeah. Let's see, $50 donations at this level, starting at the first successful payment. Get 3 autographed books per month, stating from Sonic Chew 0, followed by each consistently paid month. The books followed after, in numerical order. All each person. What if I don't want them numerically ordered? Okay.
well, what if I don't?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
These T-shirts were ill-fitting. My bath bombs didn't fit.
Oh Jesus! Can you request one video that I will create maximum of 15 to 30 minutes? Well, that's certainly something. Nothing offensive or pervasive in pervasive. Is that perverted or what?
Pervasive? That means like prominent. Like.
Oh, okay.
I think she meant perverted, but I don't know.
All curse words will be censored. Copy pasta allowed within reason. I don't quite know. I'm assuming that's you ripping off someone else's stuff. Not that you would ever do that, Chris. Oh, $500! Oh, be still my heart. I gotta see what this crazy shit is. Custom video, personal song video, all of the tiers, includes access to my work, your name in the credits, all Sonic Chew books, all autographed. Okay. Well, they pay money to Planet Dolan.
Can I put my... Yeah, I was about to say, can I put all my old zines that I made on a Patreon?
So I want to take a cheap
charge $50.
I want to state this for the record because I want to get this cheap shot in here. Thank you, Kichi, for sending me over here. You wonderful person. Because I could see I do remember which prominent 100,000 subscriber Brony made the remark, "Oh, we had to make sure that we kicked Chris Chan off of our patrons." But when you know it, who didn't do it, who couldn't turn down $1, would everyone like to take a guess?
Dr. Wolf.
Dr. Wolf would not.
Wolf, yeah.
Yes,
well, I like to support all of my, whether they're tiny, little, tiny contributors or gigantic, huge ones. I like to make sure that they all get the equal amount of attention.
Yes.
I'm assuming Dr. Wolf doesn't have like a Discord or some shit. You know what? Let's look. Let's head over there.
That does not. Yeah, that does not seem like the type of thing he would do. He'd be like,
"No, that Brony inspector will show up. He's in every Discord."
Okay, let's see.
I doubt it. No, that's
yes.
yeah.
Okay.
He does he?
Okay,
240.
No, yes, I will be. This is gonna hurt, guys. So wait, let me get this straight. So Dr. Wolf has more patrons, makes less money. I think Dr. Wolf is worth more than Chris Chan. Am I wrong?
Yes.
Okay, I'm wrong. Got it. Okay, so kindly.
I think that Chris Chan somehow has a broader audience than what Dr. Wolf's appeal is capable of.
I mean, Dr. Wolf's only been really appealing to MLP, so that's probably
exactly.
Okay. For those of you who want the ability to vote in which BronyCon conventions I attend to each year, yes, I love the fact that this.
BabsCon, always BabsCon. I need to police the hot tub.
Okay. For anyone who would like,
make sure the proper amount of cucking is happening.
For anyone who would like to use my voice for something short, I will record whatever you like up to 30 seconds. See, Brony Inspector, you need a Patreon thing for this.
Oh. Yeah.
Well,
there you go.
Oh yeah, no, are you kidding me? Fucking hell. This reward is renewable each month. Just remember, I will not take part in any projects that include. Yes, we know you're boring.
But if you want it to sound like Dr. Wolf, it's something he won't do.
Oh, yes, we've got somebody else.
Yeah.
We've got Dr. Wolf right here in the call.
I'm working on a Klopfic reading. It's a very high level Patreon contribution. I don't have time to role play with you now, Aria Diamond.
Okay. Wow!
Ow! Yeah, all right.
Oh, okay, wow. We'd like to apologize to Mrs. Wolf. Anyways.
I'm a married man, for goodness sake.
Oh, Jesus, holy crap.
It's still going.
I'd like to apologize on behalf of Limbo for someone accusing Aria Diamond of being a loose and fast harlot.
Yeah. Just trying to ship her OC with Dr. Wolf.
Yes.
I did get that one picture of Dr. Wolf like looking like he was going to ravage Fallen Wish a lifetime.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Oh yeah.
Looking for someone chat with via Skype. Dr. Wolf is looking for, this is the $20 tier, is hearing from you. Each patron who chooses this level will be given my full I thought that said erection for a minute. Full attention for 30 minutes. Full erection for 30 minutes.
Hold on, wait. Karaoke night with Josh, Lightning, Arima, and Tarek. Be prepared. This is me. Empty Charles at empty chairs at empty tables, and more. Smiley face.
I don't even know what you're doing, but okay.
Reading tears.
Okay. Whether you'd like to get some help writing a story, learning to edit videos, improving... you have an editor, don't you, Doc? Improving upon your voice acting, discussing some MLP theories.
Oh, he's a voice acting coach now.
Oh.
Yeah, he's voice actor for a couple games at, like, indie.
Oh, a couple of games. That's good. That's cool. Those are good.
Yeah. Perhaps you'd like to talk about anything that's on your mind. I'm about to listen, and also include the ability to vote on which Brony convention. Yeah. Okay, the $50 one. They're at the goddamn ending here.
Yes.
Am I shocked that this is still is this the ancient ones, or these are brand? No, these are brand new. My mistake.
No, I think it's new ones.
Okay.
You still haven't uploaded the new one he uploaded though, or the new moment.
Okay. Reserved for the most devoted of fans, which can be. Anyone willing to give this much? Surely there will be so much more to show on this channel. Let me know. So they didn't even bother with $50. Okay, you didn't add anything. All right. Wow. Wait,
Yeah, I'm
what?
looking on
It's
his,
the same
Patreon page.
level. I just thank you twice if you
Yes.
give me more.
Yes.
Thank
Think
you
about his
again.
Patreon. He hasn't posted on his Patreon at least the new moment with Dr. Wolf thing, because wasn't that part of the reason people were donating to this fucking thing? Like for those fucking moment withs?
Wait. Did he unpatreon his last moment with Dr. Wolf?
No. Like, yeah, what I'm saying is he hasn't posted it to his Patreon yet. Like, that's kind of weird, because like that's one of his main things. Like, what the hell?
What? Well, no, he hasn't really kept up with that much. So let's take a look. When was the last
guess
time
we
that
better-
Dr. Wolf? Yeah, Dr. Wolf hasn't done those in a hot minute, hasn't he?
I think he uploaded one today with about Eliora or something.
Oh, okay. Let's take a peek over there. Pause, and let's go to videos. Okay, 1.9K. It's a bit early to really say if that's doing good. Yeah, it's before that though. It has been a long time. It has been a long. It's almost like someone spoke out against him, and artists didn't feel comfortable giving him legions and legions of...
Yeah.
I don't know. Was that you, David? I bet it was. Anyways...
No, I would never do such a thing.
I know. I don't know what kind of I bet he was Mexican. But anyways...
It's a dream world.
Channel
In 1, 2, 3, you will all wake up.
Dude, I'm just scrolling. God damn, this is still... Okay, yeah, Celestia. 10 months ago, I think.
So it's like almost a year gap between his moment with
Dr. Wolf.
Let's double check. Let's take our happy asses over to the playlist just to make absolutely sure. Liked videos.
Dr. Wolf, the D&D videos are more important.
Well, yes, doing weird RP games with your friends is more important than content. It will get you just as many views, and then you don't have to make content.
Yeah,
Okay.
I see absolutely no problem.
All right.
Yeah, I don't see any problem with this.
Okay, so let's see. February 20th. I stand way corrected. So that's not. Anger management. Let's see. What's this one about? Pause. Okay. Before that, December 21st. So I suppose not as bad as all that, but it's still a pretty big fucking thing. Let's see. Sketches, thumbnails. Anna Chloe M. Oh! I'm super curious. I will mute this so I could see who the guest du jour is. Anna Chloe M does one of the best Starlight glimmers in the fandom. You have my attention. Okay. Who? It can't be fucking that guy. Oh, it's Trixie.
I see.
Iron Will doesn't know what you mean.
Great.
Okay, I'm bored. We'll do 10 more seconds.
I'm in a room full of nutcases. Thanks, Dash.
Well, now that everyone is seated, I think we can...
Whoa, a sound effect.
Yeah, Well. let's never speak of that again.
I want you all to keep your sound effects to yourself and let me talk. Eyes me, asses down. That's how we'll be doing this group therapy thing here. I'm not. You're not happy about it. I'm not happy about it. And the idea of having the three of you together in one place should be as appalling to you as it is to me.
Oh, I've got it. Brony Spectre, you've seen all BoJack, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we're about to get way out of line here with this idea. Now I need you to tell me yes or no immediately. You remember the episode where he's in front of his mom's casket? Do you know where I'm going with this?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Is that too much?
Well, I would say that as far as too much, I feel like that's one of the best performances a voice actor's ever done. It's like a 25-minute monologue by Will Arnett. He carries the whole episode. He's amazing.
I'm not saying we're gonna do the whole 29.
No. But
like rip a minute off here and there.
I'm gonna steal that bit.
Yeah.
Remember that thing from BoJack? That was great. I'm gonna steal that bit.
Yeah.
Aguilar the clown.
You're not wrong.
I crushed the Special Olympics.
All right, so let's go back to Legends of the Internet. I'm so sorry, guys.
Well, yeah, they were more like just like.
No, this is how you live stream. We are on a brilliant tangent
This comic
right
is
now.
called
I
Sonic
forgot
Shoe,
what
and
we
Sonic
were
Shoe is
doing.
barely in it.
Yeah,
So-
and he's now no longer the the main protagonist.
But the comic would start to become very sexual.
Yeah, that then.
It gets to a point where Chris thinks it's a good idea to tell kids about sexual education. So he starts explaining like all the anatomy of like his characters and how they do the deed. And he's actually drawn his characters like doing the deed. And it's like this is like
Okay. I don't know. How prevalent in fan fiction is that class?
So
coming from a founding member of the Pony Fuckcast, I'm not as horrified as I probably should be.
right, I was like, maybe we're the wrong guys.
Yeah.
To actually ask whether, well, and that's the thing. I'm like, well, it's a fanfic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, like that's kind of my default reaction to when I hear something like that. I know, maybe those guys out there are like, "Oh my god, can you believe that they had sex?"
You're fluctuating between
yes.
Agent 21 and the Monarch there.
Yeah, point being, that guy or those guys there, I don't know if they've been around fanfics quite as much as others from the internet. The people of the internet are not shocked that they fucking bone.
Let's skip ahead here. All right, and bunk down 5, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. Okay, skip. All right, good. We got over all of them.
And hey, you're pretty cool. And he's like, yeah, well, thank you. And he's like, I love your Sonic Shoe medallion. Is there any way that you can mail it to me? He's like, well, of course, I'd love to give you my Sonic Shoe medallion. So he mails the medallion. Mm-hmm. And then the person that he sent it to, Blanco, which is really a dude in disguise, he basically records himself destroying the medallion, like cutting it up into pieces, putting it into a pickle jar, because as we all know, he hates pickles. Yep, so he actually puts it in a pickle jar. And
now, for lore reasons here, Brony Inspector, what kind of jar did they put the cum and the Rainbow Dash in? Was that a pickle jar as well?
It was like a mason jar, wasn't it?
Okay, yeah, I don't know. I'm just guessing. I felt like, how can I relate this story to Brony? Because we have to literally shoehorn everything into that. I wouldn't call it horrifying, just weird. Yeah, I agree, Kichi. It is just weird. I don't know if fucking Christian Weston Chandler was making his fan fictions for kids. If so, shame on him for not having quality control. I think there is a lot of assumptions that when people going, weren't you thinking, like this podcast isn't necessarily for kids.
No, right, exactly. Like I don't assume our audience is kids, are they?
Okay, think of Chris Chan in a bikini. You're welcome. Lol.
No.
Should we go back to Chris Chan's Patreon so we can all form a little mental image there, Rasmus? Would you like that? Yeah? No.
I mean, Rasmus might.
Yeah. I'm just saying. I'm not judging. If you like them extra thick, Rasmus, no one's gonna judge you.
And sets it on fire.
Thick.
Yeah. Yep.
So
now, just to clarify,
call me
as well,
Big
too,
Daddy when you back that ass up.
Jesus Christ.
You know what? I have a challenge for anyone who's been around Toon Critic. When you run into Chris Chan at this year's BronyCon 2019, if you've ever been around Toon, like do a cross comparison, then you can come back and tell me who smells worse. We'll put it to rest.
Chronicle of Chris Chan. There are no good people in this. Everyone is just fucking
side
horrible,
by side
himself,
comparison.
so
yeah, there are no.
You get a lot of Brony for your money.
You know what? I'm curious to check out the DSP fucking pod. Let's see, videos. Okay. Which you have to literally do this on Enstepius's channel to get to the fucking videos. He can't just have them on display. It's not a hard setup step. It really isn't.
Fine.
Jodini the Magnificent.
I don't know. I don't understand why the magnificent part comes in.
Everybody's favorite Asian panda
Yeah.
bear.
Yeah.
He'll join the show, though.
He'll be joining us. He'll be, and of course, I said like Shane should be the storyteller.
I was scumping ahead.
Some people, and they'll call a police team, right? And they'll call a police team. They'll call the police and say, "Look, at this location, there's a bomb threat going on," and such like that.
Okay, classic docs.
His channel, his Twitch channel itself, was basically like a concentration camp. First and foremost, if you say anything other than praise for Phil or instructions on how to get past something, anyone can figure out in 5 seconds, you are banned. Period. No questions. No questions at all.
Well,
Phil had ran his channel like North Korea.
Oh, I'm getting broad brushstrokes. Let's skip back just a little bit. We'll give it a little bit.
Identified her as a gold digger at almost 8.
I don't know what's
which probably was not helped by Phil, who introduced her.
Is
as
that
to
the
her
same
fans.
one? Okay, that's 64,000 views. Yeah.
Yeah. I've heard this stuff before, and I've just seen it with like people with more passion. I don't know. Here, let me look back. I just want to see where this is on the fucking timeline. Because if it's like the next one to follow up. Darkside Phil. Yeah, it's some ways after. I'm just the one channel that was criticizing old boy here said, you know, things have passed you by. I was like, I don't remember 2016 being that barren for content creators on YouTube.
Right.
Yeah. If this guy would have been like way back in the day, this guy would have been like 10 years ago or some shit like that. Like, what would you say? Like, I don't have like a Ryan or a Berg here to fucking tell me, you know, YouTube lore. When
like, if this guy had started when, where would he be now? Kind of analogy.
Yeah, like, but from the channel, I know the channel says 2011, but I'm only seeing content here, and it even says on the Chris Chan thing, season 1, episode 1. So
Right.
yeah.
Is this a late to the party scenario? Is that what you're asking?
I'm kind of baffled at. I know my brain keeps shutting off in fucking goddamn defense. We're like, yeah, go ahead.
What was that joke on Family Guy where they had a podcast? And he's like, man, I'm sure a bunch of other people have made these points that we're making right now before a lot better. We should do a podcast.
Like that. Was that the Dingo and the Baby fucking radio one?
No, this was like a more recent episode where they just like they just do a podcast, like the guys do a podcast from their booth at the bar, and Cleveland just talks over everyone and tells a really long story about getting dog poop on his shoe, and they're like, you ruined the podcast. But yeah, let's make points other people have made better than us before. Let's do a podcast. So I think that this pod here might just have that mix of people want to tune into a podcast and go like, this guy sounds like me and thinks thoughts that I have had before. Boy, this is good. Like
they're all yeah, but let's go up and down here. Let's look at the fine people who are following this just to make sure. Let's see. Shane O the DM. Whoa. Pause. 1 sec, gotta sneeze. 199 subs. The next guy on the list. Okay, we got 1,000. I stand corrected. I said the highest was 500 before. So, yeah. Maybe it's possible that everyone agreed. By the way, No Mercy is a really good game. To put that one video at the end card of every video, because that might make sense.
Oh, okay.
Maybe that's it? I don't know. 2.5. You know what? Maybe I didn't fucking... It was late last night. Yeah, it's starting to add up a little bit better.
You're solving your own mystery here.
Yeah.
You came here begging for answers. It just took a little digging. You know?
Yeah.
Making a little more sense. And like, I don't have so much a problem with what I would consider maybe a slightly bland crew doing a pretty average podcast, there's plenty of audience for that.
Okay, that's one.
I have no problem with that concept, as it were.
Yeah. 417. Oh, he even does Brony. Of course, this one's kind of a dead channel. Oh, yeah, no, that is a fucking absolute jazzy. Let's see these last two. I'm just curious. I just have to satisfy my interest. Solo Legend Gaming, 100. So yeah, there's 3 co-hosts on this channel that have about a K subs. This guy. I'm just curious, how many fucking subs does Blake Diamond have? Let's see. Blake Diamond. I'm just gonna be super fucking nosy. Oh, I guess I don't get to find out today.
I tune in to most of your pods for anger, sarcasm, or preferably that beautiful blend of the two you see. That's Icarus the Fox Kid. Thank you.
Here, I know what to do.
You are too kind.
Here, I will find Blake Diamond this way. Bunk. I just want to see how is Blake ahead of most of these people? No. Blake's kind of
yeah, no.
Okay, so it's not quite Legends of the Internet big.
Yeah. Well,
I just wanted
no, just you wait. Blake's got some big stuff.
Big stuff. Oh yeah,
he's
big
got some
stuff.
big stuff.
Okay. Well,
just you wait and see where Blake is, and just got some big stuff going on.
Oh fuck. But do you have anything you want to talk about, Bernie Inspector? We wrapping it up at like 15
No,
minutes.
I think no, I like I.
If we want to go look into make fun of Dr.
Want
Wolf.
to keep going? We can like give me more stuff to make fun of. No, dude, like if you're good, I'm good.
You know what? We'll check Dr. Wolf's Twitter.
Yeah. Why not?
I will read some tweets.
Oh, here we
from
go.
A licensed doctor. Oh, good. There's something good here.
Pause. Nobody wants to see your shit. Okay. Oh, you're gonna make me do this?
Okay.
Son of a bitch.
Here we are. Yes, this is going to... Waiting for You. Chapter 93. The sunlight was shining through the window's doorway. There was a haze in the air. The air was outside, but little Twilight Sparkle gazed out the window. She was so small.
I can't find him. Does anyone have Dr. Wolf's Twitter?
It's like Dr. Wolf like 101 or something like, or no?
Did he get thrown?
Did he get?
No.
You say that we're throwing, but I'm thrown.
All right.
You say I only hear what I want.
Twitter.
Massacre Molly says, I don't think Dr. Wolf has a Twitter.
I don't believe that. And no, don't do that to Molly.
Okay,
no. Well,
I'm just trying to know. I saved it for the very end. I don't think that's right, though. That doesn't seem right.
Like a tiny, small, tiny, short little Twilight.
Okay, that's unbelievably creepy. Okay.
She's much smaller than any figurine Hasbro ever made.
Doctor...
How small can you imagine her?
I am not the one with a size fetish. I like mannequin legs. Thank you very much.
Jesus Christ. You know what? I know. I'm doing this completely ass backwards. We'll go to his channel. Surely his Twitter fucking is on his videos. So we'll just pause. We're doing this completely... Oh, no. Oh, you're going to fight me. We're going to go hunting for it.
It's like this, huh?
Oh, okay. No. We're going to find you.
I don't want people tweeting me on Twitter.
I could swear.
They type things about my wife that I have to save and put in a special folder of screen caps that I read to her later.
All right. Wow, really? Oh, we're going to go digging, are we? No. You aren't getting away that easy. Firebrand. Wow! No! Anyone? Does anyone know whether or not?
Does Dr. Wolf not actually have a fucking Twitter?
I have such a hard time believing that. Here,
I don't know.
Here, 1 second. Creator Studio. Live streaming. Get my backpack.
I said I would organize the church picnic, and then I just flaked on the whole thing to do my D&D game with my brother, and they've been tweeting me ever since. I'm just going to delete the whole thing and act like it didn't happen.
Dr. Wolf has no Twitter. I'll be damned.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I guess we'll go back to his Tumblr.
All right. So Massacre Molly, 100% on that one, I guess.
Okay. It doesn't seem to leave any notes. Aw. Are you just literally going by the numbers here, Dr. Wolf? Are you going to surprise me and have some porn on here?
Well, Brett, what is his real name? Brett something.
Slaughter.
I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, did you guys ruin Slaughter Your World? Really? Fucking
they you know what? There's a lot of stuff that I've liked that they've gotten their meat hooks on, and I really don't like it sometimes. I really don't.
The Moon Rises. I know he fucking covered that, and I died.
Oh, there's just unscrupulous Mormon. What do you expect?
Okay. We'll try out his DA. Or I guess we'll do his fan Facebook. Let's see. Bunk.
Follow me on Twitter. Oh, wait, I don't have one.
Bunk.
Yeah, pretty much.
Indeed.
Don't worry, you can follow his Facebook.
Facebook me on follow and DA my Twitter. You can DA my Twitter and like my tweets on Facebook.
Seriously, who the fuck uses Facebook?
Is he has he been dad clicking his way through the internet this whole time?
Yeah. I'm just.
I guess, yeah. Wow.
6 comments. Jesus. I'm wondering if he
interacts. Damn, Dr. Wolf, bro. We're not so different. He doesn't have a Twitter. I don't have a Twitter. Maybe we're not.
Maybe you're not so different, you and I.
We're not so different, you and I.
That if Brony had a fucking Twitter, then his Twitter would get suspended because of BS.
No, I was like, well, if now that I know Dr. Wolf doesn't have one,
well,
you gonna rectify that?
Maybe I finally got a Twitter handle.
Let me know if you need any of that artwork.
Oh boy.
Yeah, no. If you want to go out there and give bullshit, fucking life advice.
I am a non-certified life coach, and I am currently between employment opportunities and am living in my vehicle, which is sort of a van near the river, down by the river, if you will. Living in a van down by the river.
You know what? You should do that. You should make a fake bullshit, just jag off fucking Dr. Wolf account and fucking wax on philosophically.
Oh yeah.
Put disingenuous bullshit hashtags out every goddamn morning.
Hashtag living my best self.
You don't need those. What's that? You don't need those vaccines, everyone.
Hashtag mumps are for chumps. Vaccines? No way. Not my kids.
Wow. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Trying to get to the hour mark. Doesn't need to be there either.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a bunch of angry people yelling at me right after the stream. What were you doing, Anthony? Fuck. Well, this has been another squandered week.
Wow.
So much for Drama Friday.
Yeah, no shit. This didn't amount to much ado about nothing. Icarus, ditto, but gotta go. Yeah, it's a good time. I'm gonna ditch too, boss. Alright, and